See me in the big lights. When you see me, hold my first mic. When you see me, signing autographs. Remember when you see me, remember when you see me. See me when you see me in the big lights. When you see me, hold my first mic. When you see me, signing autographs. Remember when you see me.
Y'all see this? See how it just looks so dead around here? See that? I felt like this at once. I felt my inner feelings were the epitome of this right here that you see. But you know, the similarities of how I felt and this, I guess you could call it an assortment of dead trees, is that they're both beautiful. They're both beautiful. My thoughts, my feelings, who I am is beautiful. And even though this looks dead right now, it's still beautiful, man. It's still beautiful. Now the beauty of this is that it's not going to be like this for a long time. This is going to look totally different come March. Completely different. It's going to be more alive. It's going to be more free. It's going to be more life in this area. And you know what? I'm going to do a video and I'm going to come back just to show y'all. But anyway, as you guys all know, I'm doing a series called Real Life Situations. This series right here is pertaining to dwelling on negativity. When you do that,
let's go. G and me. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. More hoes, more haters, bring more foes. Still, I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. Spit crack, real talk, nigga, live that. I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. More hoes, more haters, bring more foes. Still, I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. More hoes, more haters, bring more foes. Still, I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. Spit crack, real talk, nigga, live that. I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man. More hoes, more haters, bring more foes. Still, I'm be rich like I was chopping bricks, man.
This is King Lockboy Lou coming again with a video. Of course, this video is the beginning of my series called Real Life Situations, and this episode is about dwelling on negativity. It's not a good thing at all. It's terrible. That's something that you definitely want to not do. It can hinder you in a lot of ways. It can put your mindset where
you don't feel like anything else is possible, and you don't want to live in that type of, mindset and mind frame, because it's not, there's no prosperity in it, period. Dwelling on the negativity, of course, anything that has to do with negativity is always going to be bad, or opposing success, or opposing freedom or liberty. Our minds, man, our minds are way more powerful than we could ever know. Just by thinking about negativity so much, you'll actually bring negative energy in your life, man, and you'll start seeing negative outcomes in your life. And a lot of people, they go through different things. And this for myself, back when I was real young, before I got good at basketball, yeah, I used to hoop, and I missed. You know what I'm saying? I suck. And I kept saying it. And then I started looking at my progress. I'm like, yo, why am I not getting better? I'm practicing every day. I'm asking older people, yo, how can I get better at playing sports? How can I get better at playing basketball? And I wasn't seeing any progress. And then I started thinking, I keep saying I suck. That's why. Not for sure what faith you are, not for sure what religion you are, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm hoping that this episode gets out to a lot of people. But if you're not Christian, take it as wisdom, and hopefully, God will reach you when he reach you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to push no religion on nobody. God will reach you when he reach you in his timing. If you're not. If you are, you already know where I'm coming from. But the power is in the tongue, man. Whatever you say out of this mouth, you can speak it into your life. You can confess good things, you can confess bad things. You can claim good things, you can claim bad things, but you can confess it. You can speak it out of your mouth. Whatever comes out of the mouth comes from the heart. That's your true feelings. You see what I'm saying? So that's the true power within you, man, and in your mind that you don't even realize. But check this out. Your mind is so powerful that it works when you ain't even trying to control it. When you're not even paying attention, to what you're doing. With that being said, if you keep saying things like this or things like that, like, oh man, I ain't talented, la 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 la, or I don't have a talent. What is my talent? Where should I find the talent at? Now you're convincing yourself that you're not talented. Not only that, your mind is subconsciously recording that and keeping that in your mind. So anytime you ever feel like you want to gain a talent, subconsciously in your mind, you're going to be thinking, I'm not talented. I'm not talented. I don't have a talent. I'm in a talent. So watch what you say, man. Because anything negative is powerful, just like anything's positive is powerful. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, that's just one part. Another thing, dwelling on negativity, man, it's terrible. I've learned a lot. You're talking to somebody that done been an optimist at one point, a pessimist at one point, an optimist at one point, back and forth, man. And I thank God for it, man. I feel like it's a wisdom journey. You know what I'm saying? For one, you're not always going to be happy. You're not always going to be happy. I don't care who you are, what you do. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is you want to count it all joy when you're going through them trials, man. Because you got to know that there's a season for everything and there's a time for everything. So it's a time for you to be happy. It's a time for you to be sad. It's a time for you to be mad. It's a time for you to be, it's a time for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happens under the sun, it's always a time for it. So with that being said, I went from being an optimist to a pessimist. And here recently, man, I don't know, a few months ago, I really was going through it, man. Just a lot of negative things were creeping in my mind. Just constantly creeping in my mind. And you know how the enemy work. He whispers. He whispers in your ear. He'll make you think that it's you thinking that when it ain't even you thinking it. That's something that you want to catch on to. That's something that you want to embrace and know. When something come in your head and you know damn well that that's not your mindset of how you think. Like you see somebody walking or something and in your mind it's like, you picture yourself stabbing them. Like, come on, man. If you know that that's not the way that you think, that's the enemy whispering in your ear. But anyway, with that being said, I went through a period, man, where a lot of negative things would stay in my head. And I would keep thinking about different things. And my mind would keep trying to put this and put that together and making different scenarios, man. And I was believing in it. One key mistake that people make when they're dwelling into the negativity is thinking of something negative and believing
in that negative thing. You can't do that. Whatever you do, if it's something negative that's in your mind, don't believe in it. Don't just tell yourself, I don't believe in that. This is a whole conquering period, man. It comes a time in your life where you gotta conquer yourself. To be real with you, you ain't gonna conquer shit until you conquer yourself. You have to conquer yourself. Once you conquer yourself, it's a wrap from there, man. You'll be at complete peace, man. You'll be able to breathe happy, exhale happily, without a worry or a doubt. You know what I'm saying? That's the true riches of life, man. Being at peace. And, not worrying about things and not letting negativity drag you down and pull you down. Not letting somebody else's negative energy bring you down. Don't dwell on negativity, man. Anything that come in your mind, man. Whether you with somebody, say you a spouse and you're with someone, right? And you're worried about them cheating. You like, damn, man. I seen how she was looking at that nigga, la 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 la. Or you a female looking at you. Yeah, I seen him look at her ass, this, that, and the third, Don't dwell on that. At the end of the day, people are gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do regardless. It really comes to, and excuse my French, but we all grown. Hopefully you're at least 18 watching this. If you're not, go somewhere now. But anyway, people are gonna do what they want to do when you're not around, so it's no need in stressing yourself out about it. There's no need in trying to think about it and trying to figure it out. That's negativity and that's dwelling on it. It'll take your mind away from doing positive things in your life. It'll take your mind away from accomplishing things that you really have the potential to accomplish, because you're putting so much energy and thought into what could be happening, the what if. Fuck the what if. What if doesn't matter. The past is good to learn from it, but in the now, the past don't matter. The future is good to look forward to, but in the now, the future don't matter. At the end of the day, you're living in now. So like what I just said, that's gone now. I'll never have that again. I could say it again, but it's not going to be the exact same time. That's gone. When I first started the video, I'll never go back to that time ever again. We can't dwell on anything that's negative. We can't dwell on anything that isn't going to help you prosper in life. I'm sure if you're watching this, I know you want to prosper in your life, man. I know you want to accomplish things. I know you want to, achieve as much as you can achieve. Who doesn't? If they don't, they're lost. You have to wake up and know that there's something that you want to accomplish in life. And see, when you dwell on negativity, it holds you back, It hinders you. You lose energy. You lose that happiness. You lose that joy and hope that pushes you to do what you want to do. That strengthens your ambition. You even lose your spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? Your spiritual fire, begins to quench. You have to realize that negativity isn't going to help you at all. Period. I don't care what situation or scenario. You can give me any scenario. There's no negativity that can help you in a situation. Because it's negative. It's not positive. I don't know about you, but I want a positive outcome in my life. 15 years from now, I want to look back and be like, yo, my life is pretty damn good. Like, I did what I wanted to do. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I made these things happen. God was with me. God led me. I listened to God. There's nothing wrong with thinking positive. And then you got these people that, I forgot the name of their whole organization. But anyway, they go off of positive thinking and they believe in the whole subconscious mind thing. And, they might not be Christian. Some of them are even atheists. But at the end of the day, God wants positivity in your life. Godliness is positivity. There's nothing about God that's negative at all. With that being said, you have to understand that you're not doing nothing wrong by thinking positive thoughts all the time. That's a good thing. People make it seem like it's so much harder than what it is, and like, oh, well, that's not right. All I'm trying to think about is just good stuff, and I'm not embracing my long suffering. It's okay. to understand that, okay, I'm going through these things and this, that, and the third. But look, keep it in a positive mindset. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it in a sense like, oh man, I might not be able to pay my rent this month. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Oh no, la. Start pulling your hair out and going crazy when at the end of the day, there's nothing you really can do except make moves and pray about it and, make something happen. Thinking negative is gonna keep you in that same spot. You're gonna stay in that same mind frame. You're not gonna want to go nowhere and do nothing. You're not gonna feel amped, and you're not gonna believe in yourself and have that confidence to know that you can go out there and do something. You're not gonna have that fuel because you're stuck in a negative mindset. Negativity will not help you succeed in nothing. And I know this for a fact. Because like I said before, you're talking to somebody that was an optimist and turned into a pessimist for a little while. Then went back to an optimist and turned into a pessimist again. Not saying that I was a practitioner of that. Not saying that that was me and I was happy about it. But, when life throws certain things in your way, all you can do is react to it. And, I might have went the wrong direction at one point, at a couple points in my life, and tried to dig deep into the negative things and trying to figure out why it's happening to me, and trying to figure out why this is happening this way, this is happening this way, and why nobody else ain't going through that. You're wasting your time trying to think about that. Don't worry about what everybody else is going through or what they got in their life. Everybody has their own life to live. You can't live nobody else's life, and they can't live yours. You have that specific DNA that's exactly like yours. Even if you got an identical twin, you still have a unique DNA. And I believe God made it like that on purpose because we all have to live our own lives. We all gonna make different choices in our lives. We're all gonna go through different things. But at the end of the day, we're all learning something. That's the similarity to it. That's what brings it to an equilibrium as far as being human beings. We're all learning something. And when you're learning something, you're growing, you're gaining wisdom. That's something that you want to be happy about. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather have 30 years of wisdom in my mind and under my belt than $100 million. Because Chief Keef and all these niggas, man, these young niggas, they got all this money. Anyway, Chief Keef, all these rappers and shit, man, they got all this money. And I'm not gonna say they ain't wise, but I'm sure a lot of them don't care about wisdom at the moment. A lot of them is like, you know what, I got all this money, man, I don't need that. I ain't worried about that. I don't need to read the word. I don't need to do this. I don't need to think about my spirituality right now. I got as much money as I got more money than I ever imagined. I can go wild out right now and do whatever the fuck I want. That always ends up in a terrible way. How many stories have we heard, man, about different rappers and actors and famous people in the media that end up getting locked up over some dumb shit, getting involved in something stupid and getting killed, getting shot, getting stabbed, getting arrested for dumb shit, DUI, drunk driving, stealing stuff when you already rich, Lindsay Lohan. You know what I'm saying? Like, dumb stuff like that. I'd rather be wise, man, and mature and humble and rich. If I ain't wise, if I haven't gained a good amount of wisdom, if I don't have knowledge, if I don't have self-control, perseverance, if I don't have, godliness, brotherly kindness, if I don't have that, what's the point of being rich? How can I really make that money worthwhile? Because at the end of the day, money ain't nothing, man. Money's nothing. When you don't have money, what are you? What can money do for you when you ain't got it? How many people go out here killing people and robbing people for money? How many people out here that's stealing from their own mama to get money, to sell, to get crack, heroin, all these drugs, man, all these potions, man, made by people that don't even realize they're involved in witchcraft. What do you do when you don't got the money? An unwise person will go fucking mad. So see, when I go through things like that, and I go through a stage where I ain't really working with money like that, sometimes it kind of messes with me a little bit, but at the same time, I know it's making me a better person. I know I'm gaining wisdom. I'm understanding that it's more to life than money. I'm understanding that it's other things that's more valuable than money that I need, like wisdom, like knowledge. Man, I'd rather be on point with all that and then get rich. Because at the end of the day, if you got all that money and you ain't wise, man, you're going to end up losing it anyway. Or you're going to end up spending it quick. You're going to end up getting yourself in a position where your money get taken from you. You're going to end up trusting people that you shouldn't trust. You're going to end up doing some foolish things. And at the end of the day, that money will be gone as soon as you get it. So, I thank God for my tribulations and trials, man. I don't dwell on the negativity. I don't pay too much attention and focus on it, because I know that the things that God allow in my life is for the better of me. It's for the perfection of my faith. It's so that I can become more wise. So when I do be completely humbled and, filled with humility and filled with wisdom, I'll be able to do the right thing with my money. I'll be able to help my family. I'll be able to take care of my son. I'll be able to do everything for my son that I wasn't able to do at one point. I'll be able to buy my mom that Mercedes Benz. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get my mom that Benz. And I'm going to buy her a house. See what I'm saying? It takes wisdom to do the right things, man. So that's why it's not good to dwell on negativity, man. It's not going to get you nowhere. And anyway, going back to what happened to me, when I dwelled on negativity, when I really would just sit and just think about it, it almost drove me nuts. I couldn't think, man. I felt like I could never have a peace of mind. I was more snappy. I couldn't sleep. But when I think positive about things and when I don't believe and feed into the negative thoughts and the negativity, I sleep peacefully. I sleep like a little baby. You know what I'm saying? I can close my eyes and not worry about nothing. My house could be on fire and I'll leave out of here without panicking. You know what I'm saying? I could free my mind and think about a solution to my problem. When you're paying so much attention to the negative, there's no way that you can find a solution for that negative situation. You can't solve your problem because you're so focused into the negativity. Don't dwell on negativity, man. Dwell on positivity. Don't never tell yourself, or don't never say out your mouth or think anything negative about yourself and what you could do, because you'll end up holding yourself back if you do that. Think positive thoughts. Even things that you don't even see yourself doing right now, but you want to do, say you're doing it. You want to have $100 million, say, I have $100 million right now. Say, I will have $100 million. I got that right now. You know what I'm saying? You want a Lambo? You know what I'm saying? Say, I'm going to get a Lambo. 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 Subconsciously, your mind is going to make you do things on autopilot, because your subconscious mind works in autopilot. You're not controlling that. That means it's going on when you sleep, different things that's going on, like the amygdala, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of your brain where it lets you know when you're in a situation where you should be scared, or when you should panic, or when you should, your whole adrenaline thing. And there's ways to control it. You kind of can control that. But anyway, your subconscious mind is more deeper than that. It's more, you ain't controlling that at all. But see, the wise thing about it and the smart thing about it is you actually can control it. Keep telling yourself positive things. Keep dwelling on that positivity. And that's going to lead you. I'm telling you right now, you dwell on negativity, your life is going to be negative. Everything around you is going to be negative. There's not going to be no prosperity in your life. And you're talking to somebody that has lived that. You're talking to somebody that held grudges, was stubborn, was selfish. And God's still working with me. I still got certain issues in other ways, but I'm saying this because I know. I'm not saying it, just to make a video and to get a whole bunch of subscribers. I'm saying this because I know this. When you dwell on negativity, your life will be negative. What goes on in here comes out here, around you. Look at your house when you get a chance. If it's messy, it's because up in here is messy. Everything that's close to you and around you is just a mere reflection of your mind. You see what I'm saying? You know your livelihood, where you live, what type of steward you are. How, are you a good steward with your car, your house, your clothes, your friends, your family? I'm telling you this because I've learned, and I'm so ready to change my life and do it the right way now, so I can see changes in my life. Do you have order in your life? Are you doing whatever it takes to have self-control and to discipline yourself in a way to where you have control of yourself? That nothing else or nobody else has control of you but you. Weed ain't got control of you. Alcohol ain't got control of you. You got control of you. See, that's what you want. You don't want to get to a point where ecstasy got control of you, Molly got control of you. Oh, I can't pay my bill because I got to get some Molly. What? Oh, nah, man, fuck getting some gas, man. I'm about to go get that sack, bro. What? That's controlling you. Oh, man, she need a loaf of bread in the crib now, man. I want a 40. Come on, man. Don't dwell on negativity. Don't let nothing control you. Take control of yourself. Be disciplined. Be wise. Be clean. Go by a schedule. Budget your money. Read as much as you can. Gain knowledge. Open up your mind. Become more open-minded. Try new things. Travel the world. You can do whatever you want to do, man. Don't let nobody make you feel like you can't do something. Don't let nobody else's opinions hold you back from doing what you want to do out here in this world, man. You're called to do something. Whenever you feel like, oh, I ain't got no talent, what's my calling? Oh, I ain't got. Find it. Find your calling. Don't dwell on what is it. What is it? Go out there and figure it out. Seek it. Seek God. He gonna lead you to it. Because your calling is for him. I'm telling you right now, dwelling on negativity is not going to get you that, and it's not going to help you in any way. So don't do it, man. Straight like that. And it's the first episode, dwelling on negativity. If you're watching this right now, you're not going to do it no more, I hope. I'm not doing it no more. We ain't going to do it no more. We about to live a positive life, and we about to see positive things happen around us. So we're going to dwell on the positivity. I hope this helps somebody, you know what I'm saying? I hope that this touched somebody that might be going through some things in their life, and now you're excited and motivated to think positive. Think positive, think positive, think positive. Write down positive things, man. Write it down. Constantly. Keep writing it down till you get tired of writing down the same thing. I want to own my own business. 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 Keep writing it. Keep writing it every day until you're like, you know what, I can't write it no more. Write it until you got carpal tunnel in your hand. Just keep writing it. Keep thinking positive. Read the word. Read the word. I'm telling you, it inspired me in so many different ways I can't even explain. It's 2014. 2009, I was a fucking loose cannon. Now, I know I shouldn't be cussing like that, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. I'm real, man. You know what I'm saying? I never claimed to be perfect. I never claimed to be, I'm not religious. I don't believe in being religious. I believe that Jesus Christ died for my sins. For that, I'm saved, and He's my Lord and Savior. That's what that is. I believe that by me being a believer, there's certain things that I have to do. I have to have moral excellence. I have to have confidence in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I got to pray. I have to constantly work on becoming better. You see what I'm saying? But I know I'm not perfect, and I'm not claiming to be perfect. I'm praying that God will use me to help so many people, man. I want to help people now. I'm tired of being so selfish. Selfishness don't get you nowhere but by yourself. And at the end of the day, don't nobody want that. You might be like, oh, I could be alone. I could be alone. I don't need nobody around me. You don't want that. I was that same person that thought that. I didn't want that. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to pay my debt to society, man. I'm hoping that I can help somebody. If anybody got any questions, if there's a suggestion that you might have for me to do a video on, let me know, man. Hit me up in my inbox. If you found this on Facebook, inbox me. YouTube, hopefully. Inbox me. Comment. Leave comments, man. I want to see how y'all feel, man. I want to know if I did touch y'all in any way. I want to know some stories. Let me hear your testimony, let me know something, man. I'm trying to help people, and I'm trying to start a movement, man. A movement on living positive and being successful and ambitious, man, and knowing that you can do whatever you want to do in this world, man. There's no reason that you can't do it. If 50 could do it, if Denzel Washington can do it, if Kerry Washington was able to do it, if Booker T. Washington was able to do it, if George Washington was able to do it, you can do it, man. Don't ever feel like you're different from anybody. Success isn't this godly thing that, only a few of us can actually get there. Nah. We all have that same power within us. We just have to stop being afraid of it and actually pushing out and doing what we need to do and what we want to do to be better every single day. But anyway, this is the first episode. One of the episodes of many more for the real life situations series that I'm doing. And I haven't really said how many videos I'm gonna do for it yet, but I'll let y'all be the judge, and I'll let y'all, depends on how many suggestions I get. I can only come up with so many topics. So it's Young Louie, man. That's my rap name, King Lock Boy Lou. That's the Dread Journey. The Lock Journey. I'm definitely gonna be uploading more videos on my lock journey and my whole process and giving y'all updates as much as possible. I'm learning a lot, man. I've been doing a lot of research, and I'm sure the questions that I had, a lot of other people got the questions as well. So I'm gonna start doing updates, and you see how they look now, man. They short now. They still short, but not for long. I'm about to get them interlocked, so I can, hoop. I could play ball. I could work out. I could swim. I could do this, that, and the third, and not worry about these joints looking like a jungle or something. You know what I'm saying? Medusa head on me like I'm nah. I'm not playing that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, more videos with that is with my lock journey are coming soon. I'm gonna be posting more of those. Subscribe, man. Subscribe to my, like this video if you like it, or if it helped you in any type of way. By all means, man, send me a message if it's anything that you might want to ask about. If you need advice on something, send it to me, man. I've always been pleasured, by giving advice to somebody, or if God used me to minister to somebody, or if anybody just come up to me, a friend, my girlfriend, anybody just come up to me like, yo, man, what you think I should do? After I give the advice, they always say, man, I appreciate that, man. I really thank God, and I'm glad that he used you to, help me and give me that advice. So, like I always say, live, love, prosper. Grindmastermind Entertainment, Grindmastermind Productions. That's the movement. This the series. I'll let y'all.